So we're now in control of Laura, who is obviously, as you see, injured and just patched herself up. We're gonna explore around the police station, see if we can find anything, perhaps clues of what's going on. And even though Max is transformed, is there a way to revert Max? I hope so, in all honesty. To be honest, within the last episode, I've kind of started to get attached to Laura and Max. Seems to be more tamed right now. Is that a fire extinguisher? He mentioned it was getting very hot before. Did the pipe burst or is that an extinguisher? Even though we're right next to the pipe, I want to say that shadow was a fire extinguisher. And if we recall, Nick was saying he was cold, and then when we had the spatial alien next to him, he started to feel hot again before transforming. Is heat one of the key factors? If we keep them cold, do they essentially stay... What's the word? No, we continue looking. I thought this was going to grab the thingy on the window from last episode. I'm thinking cold, maybe the answer is essentially what I'm trying to say. Did we ever really even look at what was inside of here? It's like we took the brick out, saw there was a hole, and I guess just put the brick back. As far as I know, at least. I wonder which way I went. Can we shut this? Okay, so that's the bathroom. We're gonna explore the bathroom. Ooh, something over there. I'm gonna remember that. So, okay, these are the showers. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised of all the nights to leave us be. He'd leave on the night where he knew Max was gonna transform. I mean, I get having to have us see him transform. I just don't get having to leave the place. Yeah, you think of all nights, this would be like the one major... No, because it's probably best if he keeps an eye out. Chariot. The chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer, taking control, relying on determination to make our choices, valiant, but in some cases foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases they're not as safe as we think they are. Okay, hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Last time we saw Emma, Emma went into the car. Emma is now in the car. I'm pretty sure the chariot's supposed to be the car, and the person in the chariot is supposed to be Emma. What I think it's saying is if we have the choice of staying in the car or getting out of the car, we get out of the car as Emma. I'm almost 1000% sure that, because I don't see what else a chariot can be besides the car. There's a thingy over here I wanted to check out. Oh wait, that's looks like the exit. Or is that there's so many doors I want to go through but not go through because... Hold up, what is our objective? Explore the police station. That's the objective, alright. I keep forgetting that I can just do that. What do we got here?
Locked. Figures. And I guess I can't leave Max. Better keep snooping, or I could go back to my cell and wait, I guess.
We're gonna continue snooping. I imagine this door's locked then. I mean, whichever one may be an exit.
What's he hiding?
I think we are what he's hiding at the moment. Right about now, there's 7 still fully human, unaware counselors. As far as I know of. With a boatload of students still at the camp. At least I think that's today. Unless a ridiculous amount of time's passed by and I probably missed it with one of the messages. Or read it out loud and didn't pay attention to what I was saying. That's a possibility too. What do we got here? Paper. What does it say? I'm curious. You should probably read it.
What are you hiding, Travis?
A letter instructing those behind the bizarre yet bona fide podcast stop investigating Hackett's Quarry. That's the podcast that Ryan was listening to. Already.
Fuck. I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, well, not quite yet. This looks like the police office. So we're gonna see if we can head upstairs first. I mean, I'm fairly certain that's what those stairs are for. Or is the office up here? We got one door here, another door here, and a final door here. I hope resting is what moves the story along, because I'd hate to accidentally run into what moves the story along. A needle.
This must be what he used to knock me out. I can hide this in my cell.
You're probably gonna put it where that brick was. We're not using it on him. I hope you realize that. What do we got here? Full moon. Yep, full moon. Birthday beers.
July 7th.
But whose birthday is July 7th? His? Is it Chris Hackett's? I believe Chris Hackett's the leader of the camp, right? Or is it one of Chris's kids? Well, this place seems explored.
I need to lie down.
Not yet. It's not every time you're gonna be left out of your cell like this, is as much as I'm gonna guess. Is that a fake
Whoever
badge
was
print?
wearing this can't be doing too well.
Oh, it's charred. I thought it was one of those things that maybe you put like a goo print inside of and like copy it. The old sheriff's badge is badly fire damaged. Does it belong to the current sheriff or one of his predecessors? I'd say a predecessor. Unless it's the actual sheriff's in. Nah, at this point I don't think it's the escapologist anymore. I liked the idea that it was the escapologist, but I just don't think it is. Or maybe it is, and they now have been... No, I don't get it. I feel like the escapologist would be playing a decent part in this game for the fact that they've got a decent amount of stuff and are referenced in almost every poster and stuff. Is this honestly everything? Alrighty, out of this room. And into this one. There's a picture there. We're immediately going to the picture. Oh, it's the poster. No, a card?
Mama's boy. 56. That means he was born in 1965.
1965. Happy birthday, son. Cheers, 56. Huh? Where did the time go? You're a good boy, Travis. Happy birthday. Love, Mom. Travis. Okay. So Travis Hackett, who was born 1965. I wish it said on the card again. We know 56. We know 56 is the age. I'm going back in that other room because I need to see what that date was for the birthday. I know it was the 7th, but my mind's telling me it's either June or July. And I have a very bad memory of remembering stuff. So I just like confirmation.
I've exhausted this and myself. I need to sleep.
Wait, was it not? Was it the end one? "56 is the age." That's what we gotta remember, is 56 is the age. And I believe it was like 19 something 5. Okay, the year is easy to remember, because the year is last year. So full moon. July 7th. July 7th. And this is the full moon. So we're on the 24th. So the birthday was 17 days ago. So 2021, July 7th. And is now 56, I think it said. Alrighty. It's 56, right? We're gonna look in here one last time, and then we're going to the downstairs part and checking out that last room. 56, yes. Okay, this is the final room, I do believe. We'll check out the computer last. That missing
Anne
poster seems
Radcliffe and
interesting.
Edward Benson. Wonder who they are.
Hackett Trail. Now we're getting a better look at this. I want to see this map too. Last scene. Okay, so looks like we got maybe a mountain over here to the left. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Last scene's over here. North Kill Gazette. Freak show goes up in flames. Motel. Wait a second. It's got something about a mention at the motel at the bottom right. Harem Scarum poster. Ian Radcliffe, Edward Benson. Eyes, hair are both brown. Hair brown, eyes gray, green. As seen hiking 5 miles north of North Kill on the Hackett Trail. North Kill crowned Village of the Year 2021. 4 months on hikers still missing. Missing cats Sasha and Digweed. Missing dogs Armin and Perla. Alright then. And there's something at the top right, but it's like hella torn. I wish you would flip that frame. I don't know why you wouldn't. Unless that's what you're gonna do if we just go to the table in general. Oh, are we gonna have to do the birth date as the passcode?
They took everything from me. Killed them all.
Hello?
Killed, okay. Ghost Lady's bad. Ghost Lady is bad, we know that now. Ghost Lady is in alliance with wolves. I'm fairly certain of that. So Ghost Ladies and wolves are against the hunters. The police officer seems to want to help us, but not quite clear on which side police officer's on. Because a lot of the Hacketts seem to already be wolves.
Not so
Hint,
much a hint
my
as a
birthday.
slap in the face.
Nope, nope, that's a hint. That's essentially the answer. Because it's 1965, July 7th.
Fuck yeah.
I can't read any of that. We need something. Hey, you heard this S, right? We gotta shut it down. Can you handle it
Weren't
for me,
hikers at
Chris?
all, but ghost hunters who went in search of
Hold up. An episode of the Supernatural Investigation podcast, bizarre yet bona fide, exploring the mysteries around the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
answers and fell victim to the mercy of the Hag of Hackett's Quarry, never to be seen again.
Like us. Except for the fell victim to the mercy of the blah 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 part.
We're more like, ghost investigators?
Spectre sleuths?
Sure.
So, what happened next?
Spectre
Well,
sleuths.
according to reports from the local paper, the North Kill Gazette, some hay bales caught fire during the opening night, and that spread pretty quickly. Before they knew it, the whole place was up in smoke, including the show's leading lady and her alleged baby.
Was the wolf boy her baby boy? That would explain why she would have say over the wolves. Was it a mutation then, or? Nah, because a mutation wouldn't be able to transfer the way it has been. What's going on? We saw you. And Silas. You keep saying Silas. We know Ian has the collar. The collar is for Ian, so is Silas the killer? Let's take one more look at this. You should probably back out of this stuff if I'm being honest. Radio here. Empty fridge. Is that another fridge or a safe? Looks like something empty. Water jug. I mainly want to remember that radio there. And that looks like it's meant to hold guns, I think, right there, right? Or am I wrong? No, I didn't want to interact with that. I wanted to open the door. Thank you very much. And now we go through this. Now, before we lie down, we're putting that syringe into the hole in the wall. I couldn't tell if that was you growling or if I heard some weird music in the background. I want to say that's an extinguisher. Yep, thought so. And then we accidentally crushed the syringe, making it unusable in the future. Plan ruined. I'd say it's time to sleep. Yeah, we'll go to sleep. I'm pretty sure I explored everything. I'm fairly confident that can hold him, considering I held him once before, but even then I don't think I'd be able to sleep easy. Actually, with the pain, I probably would be able to sleep easy.
You want to tell me what happened?
Want to tell me what
I
happened?
do the same thing.
Why didn't you run?
Because I won't leave Max. We'll be honest. We're not
I
gonna lie.
won't leave Max.
This doesn't mean I trust you.
I don't care. I just want to help him.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Seriously?
I am too tired to argue.
Understandable.
Me too.
I wouldn't say you're probably as tired as him. See, it's a good thing we put the syringe in the hole. Otherwise it'd be on us, he'd pat us down here, and then it'd be oops.
Happy?
Brew some coffee.
Honestly thought he was gonna let us walk out with them, but at least we're getting coffee. Max is gonna be hella confused for today.
What's this? An education. Watch.
Is there is there camera things inside of the police station that'll show him what happened? 1600 July 24th, day 29. I didn't read that last word, and I'm pretty sure the bottom was just our location.
Nice job cleaning up. The eye. I mean.
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
You're the doctor.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
You know, just because you know, doesn't mean you know. You know?
Huh? Wait, that's the type of sentence I'd say.
What?
I should know, because I didn't understand it.
I'm not. This isn't what it seems to be.
Are you the
You're gonna have
escapologist?
to be more specific.
And everyone in your family is part of the...
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am.
He's on our team. He's on our team by the sounds of it.
My family?
Yeah?
We didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Not really.
Explain.
We're gonna end this thing once and for all.
We?
Wait, are you in support or against the wolves?
Yeah.
It sounds like against. We're probably curious.
So, how is your family involved?
My family is down at the bottom of a well.
What?
It's a fake badge and you are the
Family
escapologist.
is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
You're either a hack.
You're the one at the top of the well with a rope? And...
Yes. I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
was
got it.
obvious. But what wasn't obvious is,
Forget it.
are you talking about the Hacketts or the traveling sideshow?
Let's see how smart you really are.
You're the escapologist and you're talking about the traveling sideshow.
What is this?
Information.
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
Or are the Hacketts the traveling
When
sideshow?
full the
Wait,
moon above shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst.
full moon turn into
One
wolves.
by one leads lambs to slaughter. It
They infect the
stalks your
others.
breath, but shuns clear water.
It don't like water.
And should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first, when moon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No
You killed
longer shall you face your blight, or fear the dread of full moon's light.
If we want to save Nick, we have to eliminate
Yep.
whoever. So Nick is still
Keep reading.
savable. No, we're not taking the gun.
And if it's a bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste.
Cut it off.
Perchance
And
you'll save your cursed soul before infection takes its toll.
Yeah.
Starting to get the picture.
yeah, we've got wolves
It's
that'll be
not a
activated
lot to
come
go on.
the full moon, and water is a weakness to them,
And
which is probably why
Frankly,
the
it's
steam
shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
rhymes so
I
cool.
don't know. But it's all we have to go on.
So either
Kill
the pipe or the
werewolf that
extinguisher.
bit you, and you'll be cured. It has to be silver. Has to be full moon. Seems
Yeah.
pretty straightforward to me.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
We've
I
got a
just wanna
silver
cure Max.
bracelet.
It's not as straightforward as you think.
I'm thinking with Abigail we have to shoot then. Hold up. We can ask concern, am I infected? And get the answer of either I don't know, yes or no. I'm relatively sure it's no, otherwise we would have turned last night. However, it says bite transforms. So no, you're not infected because you got scratched. You got injured, but not infected. Whereas Nick was clearly bit, whereas Max was most likely bit. Confused. Why didn't you kill it? Why didn't you kill it? And I'm relatively sure because it's his family that he kept down there so that he can get them back to normal. Is that now we want to turn Max back to normal, we have to kill his family. However, I wonder if we kill the one that transformed his family, turning his family back to human, would it also turn Max back to human? I want to say possibly, because the wolf infection would no longer be inside of whoever was transformed before, right? Therefore, if we want to turn everyone, or at least the first-hand infected, we have to eliminate the wolf boy from the sideshow. We'll be confused, ask why didn't you kill it, and he'll either respond with like a deep breath, upset because it's my family legit answer, or he'll get upset, probably give us an answer and say, you should have listened to me and gone to the stinking motel.
If you knew all this, why didn't you just kill it in the storm shelter when you had the chance?
Because
It's not so. I was when I.
Straightforward?
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
not. They're not so easy to hit. I was trying to protect you too.
it's his family. I mean, yeah, he's clearly lying, but we're not going to hit him with straight up, I don't believe you. We're going to be encouraging.
So what's the plan?
Well, that's where I'm hoping you'll come in.
Me?
Yeah.
Because your studies.
I haven't even started.
Well, you're the best option I got.
Understandable.
I've been hunting this damn white wolf under the full moon so long I start to think
White
it doesn't
wolf.
exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way. Whatever you believe, there's got to be some science. And you do science.
This dude's looking for hope from us.
Look, take some time to think about all this.
I feel
I'll
bad
be back
for
in
him.
the morning. Seen enough?
So did you catch footage of another one, or did you show him himself hurting Laura? That face makes me unsure, in all honesty. But I guess the next sentence we hear from Max probably will.
I don't think I'd believe a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
But who did you see, yourself or someone else? Because he was covered in... Resigned, I believe him. Apprehensive, I'm not sure. Now we believe him. After what we saw last
I
night, what
believe
we
him.
saw once before in that
You
whole...
can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
He's a dirty lying kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Dubious. Hold up.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
Hey, Laura,
Yeah?
Doubting. He's not believing us.
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
It's footage from last night.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
That's alright, Max. We're empathetic. That wasn't you. It was you, but it wasn't you. Both of those seem synonymous, but empathetic seem better.
It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you.
I know,
But still?
but it was.
Oh, I got you.
We're gonna fix you, Max. Promise. I promise.
Let me in there.
0030, August 10, day 46, Laura.
The counselor didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me.
Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest.
Okay, hunters are working with the police. Because Bobby's the hunter.
Why?
Why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's fucked up.
Fucking bet one of them, Chris. What's I supposed to do?
Chris is the one
Who's that?
transformed. I forgot they were QuickTime events. My hands weren't even on the controller.
You shot me.
I'm telling Mom.
Thank your lucky stars it wasn't silver.
What's your plan? Can't keep him here forever.
I'm handling it.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
I mean,
If I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb.
Are
And you
those
know it.
hikers and that fucking journalist?
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
the journalist
Whatever
transformed?
happened to we're all in this together? Shh, man. Let's go to my office. We shouldn't talk here.
Max! Max!
I mean, a little soon to be
What is it?
streaming, right? They haven't even
Travis
taken
was
like
just
5
in the hall
steps.
talking, the cop.
So?
With Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett
I
is the
thought
one
so.
that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's...
Makes sense.
Who would have guessed?
I mean,
I mean, I guess thinking about it, I could have.
yeah,
Yet you didn't.
true.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night.
I didn't even think
Travis
of that.
was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
Yes.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Now you're seeing the problem.
Yeah, then that's our cure.
That's why
That's
we're
how we fix
hoping
you.
the whole
Jesus,
stop it
Laura,
at
are
the
we
stem
thinking the same
works.
thing?
You're thinking you gotta kill Chris.
Tomorrow, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
I don't want to kill Chris. There's gotta be.
Hey! Help her! Laura needs help! Laura? Laura, are you okay?
I'm not doing a quick time.
God.
16 days, late August 22nd, day 58.
What the hell's going on?
Laura?
I'm not doing a quick time. You give me the quick time, I'm not doing it. Nope. Nope.
Get up. You picked the wrong night to fuck with me, kids.
Nope. No.
Now look what you've done.
You're joking. No. No, no, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't. Ah! Why is that the thing? If we don't win the gun,
Laura?
why is, and you're gonna lock him
Laura!
in. You're gonna lock him in so someone else can. Oh, I'm so
I never
upset.
knew you had it in you.
Yeah, you
So
did.
upset. That was our help. Why are you smiling?
What should
Get
we do
him.
about Sergeant Littledick?
Let's give him some alone time. Let him think about why he's in here.
Okay.
Travis will kill you. So now, when we see him, we have to keep away.
We should grab our stuff.
We need silver ammo.
At the
He
very
must have
least, that
some
means
around
he'll be
here.
alive in the future. But we've ruined that saving possibility, and now they possibly have to be wary of
What is it?
Bobby, Chris, and every
I
other
thought I heard
person.
someone.
Something's
Still
here.
can't.
What do you mean something's here? Last time you said something's here, run, we came across a friend.
It's coming from behind that door.
Therefore, if you're leading us, it must be to danger, right? He did this to us. You're telling me that they is behind the door? Why do I doubt that? Okay, next playthrough we do of this, we're shooting at Nick, trying to change the dialogue to Nick, for Nick, and we're just doing. Do we do the syringe or do we do the gun
There's
swipe?
nobody in here. What the fuck?
I want to say we do the syringe.
He makes them.
What is it?
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
And that's why he wasn't here for the full moon. He was
Hey,
trying to hunt down who
I
it
just
was.
realized
that hunted.
something. We're free.
Not exactly. We're possibly in more danger than we just were, because now there's no longer a cage to contain you, Max. You're both together, and the one person who's possibly gonna save us is now out to kill us. But yeah, let's. I don't want to say that the main goal is killing Chris. We're going reassuring because that's the option that doesn't
Hell
say
yeah, we
that.
are.
Because if we kill Chris,
That's
there
2
is
months we'll
absolutely
never get back, but for
no
now,
way we get back on
we're
the
one
good
step
side of
closer to going
Travis.
home.
Even though I think
And when
that's
is
already
that?
gone.
Tonight, going to Hackett's Quarry.
Wow, that's
We're
so.
killing Chris Hackett.
I know there's a multitude of endings. We're not getting the perfect ending. I doubt we're getting the horrible ending. We're getting somewhere in between. How many endings there are? I've got no idea, but and she's telling this as a story to Ryan, so they're all going to be wary of the police officer. Travis.
Left Max at the island. Seemed like the best
0040
place for him.
August 23,
Left Max at the
Laura Hackett's
island.
Quarry
Seemed
Camp,
like the
Pool
best
House.
place for him, surrounded by water and all. That's it. That's the story. And I'll jump in at the
This is
same
why
time.
Nick was freaking out in the water. It wasn't the blood of another wolf. It was.
Wait.
It was the water.
The island? Like our island? Like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
Because Jacob, he went back there looking for Emma and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has. Oh, shit.
Here's the thing. You say, yeah, honest. We're honest. They're not there now. I'm pretty sure know that because I believe. No, because if we're working with Bobby, and Bobby's working with Chris, and Chris is definitely on the side with Travis, then does that and that. Now the whole idea of who's with who is jumbled in my head. Is Travis out on his own now? Well, even though reassuring is fine and makes us sound uncertain, honest will make us sound certain, but then they'll question how we know.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late.
I didn't think they'd interpret it. I mean, say it that way, but right.
After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris,
That was Chris you shot.
I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal. But
You shot Chris at the pool, but Chris isn't in the pool. His daughter is. 23:30 August 22 Laura Hackett's Quarry Island. We haven't seen you shoot Chris. We've seen you shoot Chris's daughter. Which, you know what, Laura? You don't seem like a bad person, but you're making a lot of dumb moves, and I hate that I'm in association with making those dumb moves.
Max? Max!
Quick time events? I'm getting ready.
Max? Hello?
You're shouting. How'd you think that was gonna go? We're not shooting Max, we know that. Because you have silver in your shotgun. I think it's a shotgun you have. Actually, where's your gun? Oh yeah, there's something in the water that we totally haven't acknowledged yet. Wait a second. Quarry was flooded. Do you think the sideshow was originally where the quarry is now? Like underwater? I didn't even think of that.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
0041
Whatever I
August
shot,
23,
that was
Laura.
no...
Kaylee Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it, when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you then?
I mean, he tried. What do you mean, bite? When did you get bitten? No, we're showing the bite.
He tried. I got away. I need to end this.
You're not shooting her.
We don't have much time.
Really? We can tell. Perhaps you could have showed that to the class ahead of time? Who are you? You're on the cover of the game, but who are you?
Oh,
I don't like you.
so this is our new guest.
Oh, because you're bad. You're in alliance with the
Dumb.
wolves.
Go on, take a bow.
Electric fencing? I don't like you at all.
Dumb fucking animal.
It's a person. Okay, you might get shot. I might shoot you.
Let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me!
I forgot to read that. We'll go bleeding because I feel like
Please
that'll
let me
make us
go.
choose more.
Okay, I didn't mean for this to happen. Please, please. Oh my God, why aren't you answering me? Oh. Is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money, like lots of it. I mean, not really, but you could get some, probably. Please, just let me go, please.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Jacob.
so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's too, Bobby.
Wait, that sounded like Bobby who said that's too, Bobby.
Hey! Hey!
So is the sniper
Hey,
too,
where you
Bobby?
going? Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry, Jacob. You're caught up in their anger because of Laura and Emma and Max. Don't touch it. Don't touch the fencing. Don't touch the fencing.
Need some time alone to be by myself. Careful what you wish.
That's the one they caught. That was hanging upside down, I believe, when Emma was watching. If power goes out, Jacob's in trouble. We got two cards, the chariot
Nosy
and
little
the...
rat, aren't you? Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't believe everything you hear.
What do you mean?
Anyway, here we are again. Let's see what you've brought me this time, shall we?
I'm curious what you just meant by that.
The chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer. Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases they're not as safe as we think they are.
I'm relatively sure that means Emma in the car. So...
Ah, the world. Often travelers' paths are direct, but sometimes it is not so simple. Sometimes they're intertwined with others. Compassion over anger. You'll need friends where you're going.
Yeah, I knew
Not
that.
until we fall into the belly of the beast that we realize how perilous things
Yeah,
can
that's
be.
why I wanted to keep good terms with
And the
Travis.
same question as always. Will you let me show you more?
Yes.
Chariot or world? Only one future can be seen.
Chariot, I'm assuming, is the car
Choose.
with Emma. World, I'm unclear on. So we're going the world. Ryan. Her. Ryan falls.
You'll be seeing me a few more times.
We just don't
before the
stand still
night's
with
over.
Ryan, or we do the quick
I
time
look
event.
forward to that, as long as you follow the right path, of course.
We should also agree with Laura, because it looked like Laura's kind of like, yeah, whatever, as if they're disagreeing. So maybe they'll walk together if we just agree. Well, maybe if it gives us 45 August, 23rd, Ryan, Chapter 8, Out for Blood.
Where is Chris Hackett?
Shut up.
Wow, rude.
Guys,
Rude
she
indeed.
murdered Kaylee.
We have been over this.
We know for a fact it was a wolf. We're uncertain in this. Let's ask Caitlin.
Caitlin? What do I do?
Oh, wow, real strong showing on the leadership front.
I said shut up.
Oh, no way. I am not getting involved. This is all you, buddy. Look, just think about everything that's happened tonight, okay? That's all I'll say.
I'm pretty sure no matter what, it's going to be Trophy here in Chapter 7. Unconvinced. All this over curious. You said you heard a woman? We are curious
Hold up,
about that.
You said you heard a woman crying? When you
You at
stayed?
least
Why?
know of the stories.
What do you know?
The Hag of
Just-
Hackett's Quarry.
Reminds me of a local story I know. The Hag of Hackett's Quarry. A woman in the woods. They say that she died years ago, and now she sort of roams the darkness, waiting for her lost boy. These guys hate it when I talk about it. You've seen her.
No, I don't know, but I
you shared
heard
a
this
car with
thing
her?
back at the police station, a podcast.
Zarya Bonafide?
Yeah, that's it. It looks like Travis was keeping an eye on it.
Why?
Maybe it's more than a story. Look, all I can tell you for sure is that whatever's happening at Hackett's Quarry runs deeper than you know.
I'm pretty sure.
Just gonna go right ahead and take that back from you there.
That was quite.
So, come on. Where does Chris Hackett live?
I don't
when
know
he's
how.
not at camp, I
What to
mean.
explain that was. We're not mean. We're guarded. What makes you think
What makes you think I know that?
You guys are counselors, right? You've spent the last 2 months here?
Yeah, we're only just finding out about werewolves.
He's
You've
not in
known
the
about
storm
them
shelter. I'm clearly getting nowhere hunting him in the woods. I need a place to start.
I think that spooky house behind these woods.
Oh yes, the
Dude.
spooky house.
What?
And Laura's gonna agree with that probably. Thank you, Caitlin. Have you thought about not killing him? Compassionate. Maybe there's another way. Compassionate.
Listen, there could be another way. Have you thought about that?
I've spent the last month thinking about nothing else.
True. But then again,
Look,
as we've
when the sun comes up, I am stuck until the next full moon. So is Max, so is anyone else he's bitten.
How is that our problem?
Why don't you ask your friends in the woods?
Don't forget about Nick, dude. Okay, any clothes are gonna have to spray you two with cold water. Ryan, let's just get out of here.
I'm running out of time.
you're starting to sweat.
If I can't find Chris Hackett, then a lot more people are going to get hurt.
I'm going with you.
What?
Yeah, what they said.
Chris has nothing to
I'm
do
gonna
with
show
this,
you
we're
that
fine.
Chris Hackett has nothing to do with this. He wanted us to stay inside tonight. He wanted us safe.
I don't care what you think.
I don't care what you think.
You should.
Shut up. Fine, do whatever you want.
You saw what happened to Nick. He was bitten.
True.
Everything's gonna be fine. That
I
cop car you
want-
stole. Where is it?
Ditched in the lake.
Why?
It was a stolen cop car.
And who's coming to get us? The
You're gonna
police?
have to try and fix the minivan. Get somewhere safe. How long do you have?
An hour
The
or
only
two? I don't know.
officer in the
Doesn't
area
seem
you
like an
shot
exact
stuck in a
science.
cell and already wants to
Then we
kill
better
you
get
on
going.
sight. (1:30 August 23rd, Laura Hackett Woods).
Are you sure this is the right way?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Pretty or definitely?
Probably more sure than you.
What do I look like? A tour guide?
Inquisitive. Have you been there? Suspicious. This doesn't feel right. We'll go inquisitive.
Have you actually been there before?
I mean, no.
Wait, seriously?
I know as much as you do.
true.
How well do you know Chris Hackett?
Mr. H, pretty well.
Like you're pretty sure we're going the right way?
When I first came to
standing
camp,
on
I was
wood.
going through some personal shit, and Mr. H helped me sort it out. He's a good guy. You don't know him like I do. You don't know him at all.
Okay, jeez. Teacher's pet.
Why are you like this?
We'll go reflective. Better than provoking.
Look, I don't think anybody knows anybody, not really.
Well, I know Mr. H, and he never hurt any of us.
Well, I know for a fact he's not the good guy you think he is.
All he does is try to help people. That's what his whole camp is all about, to help the kids.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. You know what I have to do, right?
I know. But only if we can't talk to him. If we can't find another way.
Lead the way.
There it is.
Now that I think about it,
The
rainy
house.
nights must not be too hopeful for the wolves, right? At least into them a tad
So
bit.
he lives in some redneck mansion with his redneck family in the ass crack of the woods? Look at this place.
No, but it's where his mom lives, I think. Never been there, but if we're looking for answers, it's probably the best place to start.
His mom. That must be the lady.
So, wait, how do we get there?
What do you mean?
How do we get to the house?
We walk. Or
That's
swim.
a really good question.
Oh, there's a barbed fence there. Never mind.
Maybe we just don't.
Dig? Compassionate.
Look, I understand Chris is your friend.
If there was another way, I'd tell you.
Sure.
Yeah. Laura, Chris is a good man.
This isn't about good and evil, Ryan.
Just how can you be so certain?
If I let my conscience slow me down now, everything gets a lot worse for everyone. Believe me, if there's another way, I'm all for it. Hey, where are you going?
Oh, they're
That's
on
my
wood.
Remember? Must be another way across somewhere.
I got you.
Careful, it's gonna go.
10 minutes?
Oh!
Oh, I was scared that I just lost you.
Holy shit! Are you okay? Laura?
She's in water. She won't be reacting quick upon whatever.
It stalks your breath but shuns clear water.
Oh my god, Laura. Jesus, Marion, jazz hands.
You're healed?
Here's a thought.
What are you doing?
Relax. Look.
Your eyes healed.
What big eyes you have, Grandma.
No shit.
Isn't this bad?
Can you see yellow in my eyes?
Yes.
Define yellow.
Shit. We haven't got much time.
Alrighty then. Let's look at camp right quick. Excavation site. Though the main body of the quarry was flooded and transformed into the lake you see today, some of the excavation tunnels that run below the outskirts of the camp were still intact. The ground above these tunnels is compromised, but don't worry, we'll make sure your kids stay out of harm's way. Disclaimer, off limits, trespassers will be reprimanded. Laura and Ryan are here. Let's see. Oh, thank you. That's okay. They show where Abigail is. Abigail, Dylan, and Caitlin are here. That makes 5. Actually, Now we can count a total of 8 actually. So 5. 6. Max is on the island. Emma's in the car at the lodge. So that's 7. So the only one unaccounted for is Nick, who's transformed. Who should be last seen here. So anywhere within the area further might make his way to the lodge. That's problematic for Emma. Newspaper headlines crap. The fire of Harum Scarum 6 years ago took the lives of many, and it's rumored to have been arson. No wonder it made the front page. Hit the wrong button again. I do that too often. Charge Sheriff's Badge. The previous sheriff was killed in the fire 6 years ago, so presumably this belonged to him. Travis must have succeeded him. I don't know where we picked up that info. Did I miss him? Old camp photo. C. Hatch and T. Hatchet, Chris and Travis. They're brothers. I picked up on them every time. Just gotta go left when I do that. Police car keys. Laura stole the police car to escape and ditched it in the lake. She must have left the keys on the island along with Max. And then there's this mystery that we probably got the second half for now that I think about it. Bizarre Yet Bonafide podcast. The folks behind the Bizarre Yet Bonafide podcast were onto something. Counselor's Ledger. Laura and Max were kidnapped by Travis and Chris, tried to hide it by not reporting that they didn't show for camp. Alright. It makes total sense knowing he was on a time limit. Chris didn't want to risk the nurse being around when he turned into a werewolf. Yep. Laura and Max. Sympathetic. Laura was supportive of Travis during their imprisonment. Laura was honest with the cop about the accident on the road. Laura didn't try to take Travis' gun. Laura shot Travis and left him bleeding in her cell. That's so stupid. Like, I think this may be the first time in this game that I think that was one of the dumber outcomes that could have happened there. I don't think not going for the gun and not doing the injection should lead to him being shot. It should have just been, he got the gun, got it away, and she stood in the cell and couldn't get away. Him getting shot was so dumb. I'm loving the game except for that. Also, what was the name of that actually, now that I think about it? Find escape. Nope. Nope. Helping Hand, I think. Nope, that one's wrong too. Wow, I don't know which one that was. Is it above? It's above the law. Okay. And the White Whale. Consumed by obsession, when the chance to grasp all you ever wanted means sacrificing all you ever had, do you take it? Previously banned in 50 countries. An uncut presentation of a Liam Grice film. Laura shot Travis when escaping her cell. That's so dumb. Well, whatevs. I will say it is well above a half hour at this point. We've more than doubled that. So, anyone who stopped by the stream, thank you for stopping by. And anyone watching this as a video later, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, it would help me out if you liked the video. And if you're curious of what's going on with the channel and want to stay updated, I recommend subscribing. It would help me out a lot. Besides that, feel free to leave a comment down below. It could be about this game, it could be about any future games you want me to play, or you could just tell me how your day's going. I'll talk to you later. Peace.